Nigel Farage has warned Vladimir Putin was creating an increasing divided Europe amid the surging tensions in Ukraine. The former UKIP leader claimed the Russian president had exposed the divisions within the European Union and NATO. Mr. Farage also argued that Mr. Putin had no motivation to emulate the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan by invading Ukraine. He said, "There's no motivation for him to follow what they did back in 1980. Quote, when they invaded Afghanistan and lost huge numbers of men and lots of treasure." The former Brexit Party leader continued by arguing that any Russian invasion would have a huge negative impact on Mr. Putin and Russia. This would particularly be the case of military action in western Ukraine, which is generally opposed to Moscow in contrast to Russian-speaking eastern Ukraine. He said, he knows that if he goes into Ukraine, many western Ukrainians will fight like crazy. Their memories of what the Soviets have done to them, maybe Soviet and Russian is not a fair analogy, but I think that's how it'll be seen. This would cost Putin in terms of reputation and in terms of money. It might put the oil and gas prices up, but it would cost him a fortune. In fact, Mr. Farage argued the Russian president doesn't want war at all. He said, "I don't think he really wants war. He's exposed the divisions within the European Union." Quote, he's exposed the complete failure of America now under Biden to provide leadership for the Western world. So, he's already had a couple of wins out of this. Mr. Farage concluded by blasting Foreign Secretary Liz Truss and calling for a geopolitical rethink. He said, "We've got to sit down sensibly. I heard Liz Truss, our so-called Foreign Secretary, this morning not prepared to concede an inch on NATO or any of it. It's time for a really big geopolitical rethink."